What was all that? My goodness. Hey, everybody. What's going down? Lighting looks bad. This is not good for my brand. What is up, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good Monday. I've been gone for a little bit, so I figured I'd come in and just shoot the shit with you guys. How is everybody? We can do the chili thing. How you doing? How you doing? I did not forget your name, Mr. Schrodinger's cat. I did not forget your name. This is a work in progress, and I was trying to do something really stylized with some of the larger contributors. So I did not forget your name. I just didn't have time to compute that in the little time that I've been here at my own house, because apparently I don't live at my house anymore. I live somewhere in between my house and the next gig, but it is what it is. So I didn't forget your name, I promise. I would never forget your name. I could never forget Mr. Schrodinger's cat, nor could I forget Schrodinger's cat, or Tina, or Simon. Excuse me. I just, like I said, I'm trying to guess. It's a work in progress. I'm workshopping it or something like that. I hear that. Oh yeah, what's up, Playboy? You said you spelled Playboy wrong. It's BOI. I thought that's how it sounds. That's how it sounds like it looks when I hear him say it. Anyways, my goodness, it has been a week. We had a week-long shoot working on a show called Tintop. I have not been circumcising horses, but thank you for bringing up horse extremities, because we've been working on this show called Tintop. It's going to horsepro.tv, I believe it's called. I believe it's where it's going to be streaming. But we work on this program. It's testing, testers and testicles. Yeah, I couldn't I didn't want a chance putting testicles in the title, simply because YouTube being YouTube. Anyway, so we worked on the show, and it was a long shoot, but it was fun because I got to work with some people whom I really enjoy working with. Yor being one of them, Lucio, and of course Eugene. So much fun to work with these guys. We have such a fun time on set. However, we do have new shared trauma that I'll get into here in a little bit. It's just shared trauma that I'm gonna share with you, because I figure if I have to live with this trauma, you have to live with me telling you the story about trauma. Oh man. By the way, thank you everyone who's put whatever you've put into the bucket of Insomniac Films. I do greatly appreciate it. Simon Mitchner, I did see your message, and it is now in the description as well as tagged. What's up, Real Nightmare? Hey, yo, how you doing? Good to see so many folks. It's been a minute. I know there's been a lot of Chili stuff going on. I just haven't been able to do anything about it. Like, for instance, last night, Chili was running his mouth about Paracord Princess. I think we can work that out. I'm sure we can work that out. He had a stream last night where he was basically talking about how, I whipped Chad's ass, talking about Legigator. I'd whip his ass, blah, bad knee or not, I'd whoop his ass. Well, if that were the case, then why didn't you just do it? Why we have to do the whole theatrics? You know why? Because you're full of shit. Nate from NZ says, we missed you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jeepus Crisp. I did, Brian. I did survive the hot chip challenge. That night was not so. After the stream, I had a very interesting evening. Dr. Lord Stinky Butt, the butler, says, what bucket? I've missed out. The Insomniac Films bucket. I've got links, and you can check it out. I got all kinds of cool perks. If you want to look at it, and you can be more than welcome to. You don't have to. I always feel kind of weird about doing those things because it just seems weird. But there it is. You can if you want to. You don't have to. I greatly appreciate those who have and those who have shared all that stuff. I mean, that's, like I said, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Angie's in the house. I see you, Angie. Craven Mordick is going to give me an interesting evening. You know what, the Turtle Moves? It wasn't the Ring of Fire that most people thought it would be, right? The exiting Went through the same door that the entrance was. That was, yeah, that was the fun part. And I felt bad because my wife was asleep, and I'm in the bathroom just retching my guts out. And she wakes up thinking I need to go to the hospital. Like, no, I need to go to the hospital. No, I need to go to the hospital. Uh, Tattoos are always fun. Just saying, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Tattoos are good because they're forever. That's me. I like to enter the exit too, says Craven Moore. Dear God, I know you do. Not from personal experience, just from the videos I've seen. I'm just kidding. I have not seen those videos. Anyway, so that was interesting. I think it was that little gummy bear because it tasted just gross. But I mean, just not good. And the fact that I think I have an ulcer. I think I have an ulcer. So, He said Chili tried to get what? Wait. Come back here. There. What does it say? Chili tried to get him and his wife to sign one of the 8 affidavits that he has Zane at court with it. What? What did I miss? Generally true, but I've been in this situation before, not because of hot food spicy challenges, but because of a few incidences of overindulgence on other substances. Liquor and beer, by the way, for all you people out there. I should just say that up front. I don't know why I didn't. Doesn't matter. But not anymore. So anyway, I knew it was going to be okay. And then as soon as the last bit of gummy bear came out, we were okay. We were off to the nap at 4:00 in the morning. It was not good. I was still able to get up and go to the little girls' softball games. She had 2 of them. And I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but she signed up for softball, and she gets really nervous about new situations and whatnot. She's severe anxiety. So she wouldn't play. She just flat out would not play. She would show up to the game, sit on the bench, and cry because she didn't want to get out there. That is until I started going to the practices. I went to one practice, and I dropped her off where the team was practicing, and then I went to the bathroom and then found a different place to watch. No, I did not give rectal birth to a gummy bear. That is not what happened. Anyway, so I was out of her sight, so just, hey, look, here's the thing. They were doing scrimmages that day, and her biggest fear was that she's going to go out there and not do well. Well, look, here's the thing. That's possible. You could swing and miss at the ball all day, every day, but go out there and have fun. Who cares? What do you get if you lose? Nothing. What do you get if you win? Nothing. So what do you have to lose? Nothing. There we go. So she gets out there anyway. Her first game, she gets up there. She takes 2 at bats, 2 swings, or more than 2 swings, but 2. Gets 2 at bats, and she tries her hardest. Doesn't hit the ball. She comes out, and she was super excited that she actually got out there and did it. Well, this past Saturday, she got a double, and she scored a run in both games. So she was super happy. But yeah, so that's good. That's one thing. But I didn't get to see those games. I didn't get to see the last one because I got picked up for another shoot, which was super fun. So we had a 4-day shoot, Monday through Thursday. Came back for my wife's birthday on Friday, and then Saturday we picked up another shoot. It was all last minute. It was great. It was so much fun. It's not that I don't like the Horse Pro TV stuff. It's not that I don't like shooting that show. That's fun. But the shoot that we did on Saturday is more up my alley. It was a short horror film for it's a horror festival. It's like a horror themed festival. I can't remember which one it's called, but anyway, we got to do that again. I got to work with Eugene, and a couple of the folks that are super fun to work with, and we have all kinds of crazy setups when we do these things. Let me show you one of these setups. Let me see if I find it. No, that's what I want to see. What I really want to see. All right, let me see here. Here it goes. So let me find the one of the really cool ones. All right, this'll do. That'll do, pig. No, pause it. I want to show the feet. No, that's not the one I wanted to see. Son of a biscuit. Okay, cool. So this one here, we'll go full screen, and And then I'll share my screen. Here we go. Just kind of giving you guys an idea of the fun toys that we get to play with. So this is Jorg. He's one of the best DPs, cameramen that I've ever met, ever worked with. And this contraption here is a Panther slider on top of a bazooka, on top of a rickshaw dolly that we have supported with some C-stands and some grip tubing. It was very fun to build, by the way. Anyway, this is what we're doing here. Capturing a certain camera movement as a slow push in on somebody in the bed. So you have all this really awesome things that we're doing. I mean, this is fun stuff to build. This is what kind of goes behind the scenes of all these cool films that you're seeing. They're doing shit like this, or we're doing shit like this. So yeah, super smooth camera movement, and you'll kind of get an idea of what it looks like here. Now, this isn't the shot. This is just us building and rehearsing for the shot. This film is going to be a black and white, kind of a throwback to some of the old Hollywood creature features, but that's that. It was so much fun. I had a lot of fun. It's the most fun I've had, I think, outside of this is the most fun I've had at a job that I've ever had in my life. Super fun. So yeah. Toys, yeah, They're so much fun. The getting into York's grip truck, he's got all kinds of just things to play with. So much fun. I don't he's got a lot of camera support, grip support, and I'm more into lighting, gaffing type stuff. So we're a little bit different. He has a little bit of lighting, and I have a little bit of grip, but he, like I said, his grip truck is amazing. Is there a YouTube video soaking was linked into the fundraiser so people can see what you do? No, but I will put together a compilation. That's one of my things to do today. I'll put together a compilation of some of the stuff, some of these shots, and kind of the behind the scenes things. But I will do that. That is on my list. Nate, everybody's got some kind of personality, be it boring, awesome, amazing. I'm just kidding. You can do it. You can do it. Just do it. Do it for you. Don't do it for other people. Do it for you. Do it because you enjoy doing it. You look at the most successful people out there, and I'm not talking about successful as the ones that make the most money or even ones that have the most subscribers, but the ones that continue to do it year in and year out. They're doing it because they enjoy it. At least I should hope so. That's why I do it. There are a lot of people that are more successful than I am, sure, but I'm having fun. Film noir, yeah, kind of. It's kind of more like it's kind of not noir. Well, yes, no, but it's more of a callback to some of the old like Hammer horror creature features, pre-color, some 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, kind of mix all of it. It is fun. It was fun to shoot. We had this little girl who is super creepy. The acting was top notch. It was really 3 people in the whole film. Because it's meant to be a short that gets done in a very limited amount of time. Turnaround's pretty quick, and then it's off to festival. So, no, I get that can be a stage fright is a huge thing to kind of get over. I guess I've never. Rip Tickle says do a raffle that lasts longer than just a live stream. Okay, I will. Actually, we were supposed to do that, and I never started it up because I'm silly. I got caught up with other things. But back to the stage fright thing. It is something that is difficult for people to get over. I never really dealt with it because I was thrown up on the stage early. I kind of just never really developed that. I always thought, well, if I fail, I fail. I look silly and whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't know what to say to people who get stage fright other than just do it again. But that doesn't really help deal with the stage fright. So I don't really have the answer. CJL says he's thrown up on the stage, and yeah, Chili would be great for a tampon commercial. I don't think so because I don't think Chili's ever been in a vagina. So anyway, oh, thank you, Dr. Lord Stinky Butt, the butler. I appreciate that. Absolutely appreciate that. But yeah, Angie's telling me it's fun. Yeah, and she has recently jumped into the foray of YouTube and content creation. That's the thing. Just get up and have some fun, really. Frank Perry says I have stage fright. Those stages are always sneaking up on me. Oh, Jesus. Gotta love good dad jokes. But anyway, so that's what we're doing. That's where I've been. Wait a minute. Let me see if I have. This is probably the coolest thing we did. So this was on the Horse Pro TV show. They wanted to get some really cool tracking shots of this horse that is the only Triple Crown winner in horse cutting. Chiquita Pistol, I believe is her name. Let me show you. This is what we built to capture some of these shots. Now, this is another dolly. This is an actual cart dolly, and here we have the rail system here. But this is what we do just because we're silly kids. We're kids playing with toys, really expensive toys. Let's be honest. That's all we are. Just a bunch of kids playing with toys. Secretariat? No, not that Triple Crown winner. It's Triple Crown. I don't even know what's involved in the. I don't know what the events are. I mean, I know what horse cutting is, but I don't know. Like, if you say what's the Triple Crown in horse racing, well, that's the Belmont Kentucky Derby, and the other one that I can't remember the name of. But I could, I know that. I don't know where those events are, but. And it still missed the second tee. Well, it happens. I want to, yeah. These toys are really fun to play with. And see, that is the most important part to creating content. If you don't have fun with it, then you're not going to have fun with it, and it's not going to be worth doing. Have fun with it. Just do everything you can do, whatever you want to do. Find the subject that you're passionate about. Find something. No, not like in France. Not like in France. Although I just think the same thing. Find something you're really passionate about and you want to make content about it. It could be whatever. You could be calling out silly people doing silly things, or it could be, your performance, whatever it is, your art performance, or it could be, I want to teach people how to, rebuild an engine so they don't have to get, they can save some money and whatever it is you want to do. Be passionate about it. Have fun with it. That is where, that's where that was the advice I would give. I always say the worst advice is advice. So anyway, this horse show that we're on, Horse Pro TV, it is horse cutting. I'm sure you guys know what the horse cutting event is. If not, napping. Frank Perry, there are people who make a lot of money by streaming themselves taking a nap. It's one of those fetish things, which is cool. You know what I mean? Do what you do, but you can do that. They just like to watch people nap. It's kind of creepy, but they're not in your same room, so there you go. They found a way to do it. You could be one of those too. Do Omni, if that's what you want to do, you could be a prawn critic. Absolutely. Mayor for $10 says, it's so nice to see you again. Welcome back. And of course, being the blowhard that he is, he has himself all hyped up because no one else will do it. Hashtag Kate always wins. Well, Kate, yeah, versus Chili, I'm sure she always wins because Chili's got nothing. Oh man. Anyway, so we're on the show. Okay. And the guy I showed you who just did the cart ride, that's Jorg. We were working on a lighting. Well, we had rigged up a lighting set for this. It's really awesome shot. I'm gonna get that one put together and kind of show you the shots that we got with it. But it's a scene where two people are working horses. They just finished working horses and they're tying them down and put them away or whatever. And they were working with two younger stud horses. They're boy horses. I don't know if they're studying them out or not, but two young male horses. And we know what happens when younger males tend to get excited. So I'm looking at Jorg. Jorg's looking at the horses and the scene, and we're talking about what we need to move for the next shot and whatnot. And all of a sudden, out of my peripheral vision, I see the horse trainer walk up to this horse and punch this horse straight in the dick. And I see the reaction that Jorg has because, again, he's right in front of me, and this happens in my peripherals. And I look at Jorg, and the expression on his face says that he saw what I thought I saw. So he's looking at what I thought I saw in my peripherals. And he makes this visible noise. Oh. And I said, York, did you just see what I think I saw? He goes, I don't want to. So we both go back to looking at this horse who just got punched in the dick. It didn't take care of the reason why he got punched in the dick. So he was still very much horse cocked. So the same person who just slapped and punched this horse in the dick rears back and kicks him square in the dick. And both York and I got full frontal of this, right? Boom. It's happening right here, not but 15 feet in front of us. Both of us, blam, blam. And both of us made an audible noise that expressed the amount of pain that we saw. So now, the show is forever going to be known as the Horsecock Show because my goodness, it was just insane. And you got these cowboys that are looking at us thinking, oh no, if you grew up on a horse ranch, you'd see this kind of stuff all the time. It's what you got to do. What you got to do to make sure the horses don't get all excitable and blah, 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 all this stuff, talking about this. And I'm thinking to myself, my mother had horses pretty much my entire childhood. I've never once watched her kick a horse in the dick. And then I remember that she had girl horses, also known as mares. But whatever. Tomato, tomato, whatever. So crazy. It's the most insane thing I ever saw. And get a haircut. I don't want a haircut, Tusk. I don't want a haircut. I actually did get a haircut a couple weeks ago. There you go. Aaron Reese says some people do pay for that. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But I'm thinking the whole time, what did he say? He said something about, well, we can't just let him, run around with it hanging out. And I'm thinking, if I had a big horse cock, I'd probably run around with it hanging out too. Jesus Christ. In fact, he says it's not like a kick to the gonads. Well, it was for me. It looked like it felt like a kick to the gonads for me. Because that shit hurts. That shit hurts. The things we do. Anyway, we'll be back on that show sometime soon. They're doing a 2-month long something or other to get whatever, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Probably felt like hitting some hanging sausage. Probably. Was that guy Boomhauer? I don't know. Demon arm horse what? Horse PP. What's up, Demon Orb? Anyway, that's where I've been. I've been watching horses get their PPs punished. So if it's not one form of just silliness that I'm doing, it's another form of silliness. There's where that's at. Yes, that is something that I cannot unsee. It took me a while to stop having the nightmares about it, but nightmares. Anyway, but yeah. People are fascinating. How would you even think to do that? I don't know. I don't get it. Apparently that's in the horse training manual somewhere that I've never seen. I've never seen the horse training manual, and I'm afraid to look up, should I kick my horse in the dick? I'm just afraid to look that up. I just think that there's going to be some sort of insanity that's going to come up on the computer when I put that in there. I know there's going to be some prawn just because that's the way the internet works. You could look up My Fair Lady, and eventually you will get to some prawn. That's just the way it is. I don't know. Sir Little Wolf, I would suggest not looking that up because you have no idea. No, you probably do have an idea because I have an idea what'll happen. It's just not something I want. I don't want that on my algorithm. All of a sudden I get horsecock stuff on YouTube and just no. See, that's just wrong. That's just wrong. Flicking unwanted old man boners. Look. If I make it to 85 and I get a random boner every now and again, just let it happen. I'm not saying you got to do anything with it. Just don't flick it. Turn safe search on. Yeah, oh yeah, I guess I could do that. I just don't want to. Okay, I don't want to look up horse punching. Should I be horse punching my horse or horse cock punching? I just nope. No. Dave started. What the fuck did I just stumble on? I know. I didn't know what I stumbled on upon either. Apparently, a giant horse cock that got punched. Aaron Reese, you're not off the research dick kicking. You're off the research. Anyway, oh man. So what else has been going on in the old world of the YouTubes besides flat dirt? Yes, clipping that. I'm sure somewhere someone or something has tickled his spidey senses, and I'm in trouble again. I'm sure there's going to be a horse dingling video of mine on flat dirt. There's some new guy around here called Beaver Zero. I don't know who this is. We should check him out. Just something with vanilla and honey that's not punching horses in the dick. By the way, what's up, Peter Collins? Good to see you. By the way, if you haven't voted for JL being the scariest motherfucker in horror films, you should do that. Oh, JL, that's not right. That's just mean. But I feel like that's what should happen to the other guy from time to time. Like, pow, right in the newts. What was it? Plot hole, literally 2 minutes of research. No, never hit a horse in the. I didn't think that was a thing, but whatever. I don't know. Like I said. The proper medical term is cleaning horses' sheath. I've watched it done on Dr. Paul. Yeah, but do you kick them and punch them in those things? Like, I don't have a problem. You clean the horse. Do you think? Whatever. But do you like? Is that a thing? I don't think so. I don't think it is. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. Horse dick puncher. He came. He saw. He neighed his ass. Oh boy. It's just yeah. You do not kick or punch. I didn't think so. I didn't think that was the thing. I didn't think you would want to do that. Yeah. It ended with a really cool. The shoot ended with really cool. Getting to see the only Chiquita Pistol. Look her up. She's the only Triple Crown winning horse in horse cutting. And I know that sounds weird when we just talked about dick punching, but horse cutting is different. Horse cutting is where you, as a horse rider, you single out a cow or a bull from the herd and you cut them out of the herd to do whatever you're going to do with them. Whatever. But that's what horse cutting is. And apparently it's a really big event. A lot of people have been involved with it. It's a huge money-making event. So yeah, that's like I said. There's a horse punch in Urban Dictionary. I know there is, and that's the reason why I'm afraid to look it up. That's all I'm saying. Michelle Grant for $2 says, sad about Tua, took Knife to watch the game. Yeah, that was really he never should have come back in the Bills game. He never should have come back. He was concussed during the Bills game. And they've already fired their team surgeon. Or not the team surgeon. It was supposed to be the what is it? The man. It's like the impartial doctor, right? So they fired that guy. The NFL fired that guy, and they're still looking into the Dolphins for almost killing their quarterback. So I'm gonna say, let's be honest. Is it like a donkey punch? I'm not getting into that. This is not that kind of show. Yeah, the medical advisor. Yeah, he was fired. The impartial, supposed to be third party, not affiliated with NFLPA or the NFL, even though they're affiliated with the NFL because the NFL only pays their salaries, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So yeah. Killing you with the horse shit, huh? Yeah, well, I was stepping in horse shit all fucking day, all week. But it's basically just grass. That's all it is. Just repack grass. Oh, thank you. I think I was just say thank you. You should get kicked in the dick. Stop it, Sir Little Wolf. Gross. Jeez. The Dark Canuck says, 4 4 out of 5 vets recommend not punching your horse in the dick. I think that's that's probably safe. It's the safest thing you can just don't do it. Just don't do it. The safest thing you can do is not punching your horse. Play on horses or horse play? Dave Sanders for 2 Canadian. Thank you so much. I'm not censoring you, Little Wolf. I'm not censoring you. I'm just not going to read that shit out because YouTube is censoring me. Jeez. Oh boy. One time in the farmhouse, a horse farted on a freezing day and a massive cloud of steam came about 6 foot out of its ass. Nearly puked laughing, 8 years old. So speaking of horse farts, the same night and the same horse that got kicked in the dick, mind you, the same night and the same horse, as Alex is running audio, he's got this boom pole, right, with big, the big blimp, and he's, capturing audio. This horse who got kicked in the dick about 40 minutes earlier turns, like repositions his ass right above the blimp and rips a horse fart right into the fucking microphone. I looked at Eugene looked at me, we made eye contact. And Eugene's directing the show, by the way, so he's the one calling action and cut, doing all this stuff. But we see each other and there's nothing we can do to stop laughing. Nothing. It was hilarious. I have never heard so many loud horse farts in my life until I heard all those loud horse farts. Yeah, it was a lot of loud horse farts. What is going on here? the things we do to capture great shots and interesting stories and all that fun stuff. Somebody had to bring up Mr. Ed. That's true. Mr. Ed, they gave him peanut butter. They didn't kick him into his horse penis. That's all I'm saying. They gave him peanut butter and he couldn't get it out of his, whatever. But my goodness. All right. I just want to come on here and hang out with you guys. So how was your day, Johnny O? Says Sir Little Wolf. It is interesting. I'm about to get back on this thing over here and start doing some more editing. I know I've got projects coming down the pipeline this week, next week, and the week after, and I've got some stuff in November lined up. So I've already got things to do. Yeah. Did you know that the vein that runs down a horse's willy is called Shatner's bassoon? I hope that's true. Jenny says, I'm learning way too much about horses. Again, because I had to experience it firsthand, I am giving you the story so we can have shared trauma, or at least you'll have the story of the shared trauma. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for me today. I just want to get on here and have a quick little powwow with you guys. Let you know where I've been doing, what I've been going, and what I've got coming up. I do have more content in the pipeline coming out on this channel. I started a new channel. It's the Plot Hole Interviews. There's a link for that somewhere. I don't know where, but right now I've got one Mark Rizzo interview up, and I'm still looking to get some more interviews with other people's. So let me know who you guys want to see me interview. Could be famous, could be not famous. Just let me know if you're curious about, what happens behind the scenes on some of the films. If you want me to interview some of the directors or Jorg, I think it would be a great person to speak with. Dr. Lord Stinky Butt the Butler says, so I've got like 18 horror scripts I'm interested in sharing. Well, let me know. We will sit down and take a look and we can figure something out. We'll put together something. It's always fun. Penis punch. Finger guns, baby. Anyway, time for me to get out here, get back to work. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me on this Monday. I promise to have more stuff for you very soon. Keep your eyes out, keep watch, let me know, shoot me emails, do all that stuff. I love interacting with you guys. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. Everybody say goodbye. Say goodbye, Johnny. Goodbye, Johnny. Are you gonna press a button?